Greetings and welcome to Content Creation for Staff and Students. This is Lesson 2, Content Creation Demo. What I'm going to do is demonstrate some of my work. Everyone that you're going to see in these videos has given consent and has permission to be filmed, to be photographed, their voices recorded, all of that. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Canvas Chat. This is kind of our most popular current content that we are creating, and it just features starting off with a digital learning coordinator introducing what their chat's going to be about. Then we go to hear from a teacher talking about how they're using Canvas in a blended learning environment with their students, some features, things of that nature. I'm also recording the screen on that computer that she's using at the same time, because she's going to look at that computer in a moment and refer to the screen. So one thing we're going to show you is how to use different media to mix with other media. So we're using a camera, now we're looking at a computer screen, but we're also still hearing her voice at the same time. That's synchronized to what we're seeing. So we'll talk about that. And then this is a video here that's been all done on a phone. Let me put some music on for you for a second.
My name is Laura Nowak. I am the media coordinator at Scotts
That's
Ridge
the audio
Elementary
right off
School.
the phone.
At the end of third quarter,
Nothing enhancing. I do have mics that enhance it, but I did want to intentionally make a video that was nothing but phone footage with the mic right off the phone, the camera, nothing different, and then just piecing the clips together in an editor. And these videos are demonstrating some of the work we do in schools with students. So this one here, you see I have the same intro. I make these intros with After Effects. I just insert my footage into templates to create intros for the videos I make. And then this is another phone video, no additional microphone other than what's built into the phone. And I'm doing it more of a vlog selfie style here, talking about what I'm about to show you as an intro. And we're going to go look at some students podcasting. So we helped North Carolina Middle School with creating a news broadcast as well as a podcast studio. So that's why we have a backdrop for the newsroom. We have microphones for podcasting, soundboard for podcasting, microphone on there for a newsroom, mic and camera on the tripod there. There's a webcam. So it's kind of, we can talk about newsroom setups, podcast studio setups, recording of multiple guests on a podcast, virtual guests, bringing them in through phone calls or through a Google Meet. All that kind of tech, the lighting you're seeing there, the backdrop, the equipment. We're going to be talking about those kind of things in this course, right? Now, this is made with After Effects. It's just a 59-second promo for our Code and Goes. It's just footage I've captured that I put into a template. Let me let you listen to some music for a second. Just to kind of, maybe if you're making a promo video of a school or a student, I do pay for the music that I use, so it's I have permission to use it. Then here's this kind of a district video that we made about parents' perspective on Canvas. Let's listen to Danielle's audio.
Universal Learning Management System, or LMS, called Canvas.
So she's wearing a lav mic. It's kind of hidden by her hair there. Those can go directly into cameras, phones, tablets, whatever you're recording with. Or you can have devices where the audio goes to just the mic receiver, and then you have to sync it later. I have both kinds. And then this is just a general rule of thumb setup where you're using the rule of thirds, where you're kind of have a grid. You can turn that on your camera or your phone, and I've placed my subject a little bit to the left of center, opening up the right more. It creates more depth. I have a wide shot there. So nothing fancy about this, really formal, kind of corporate, just more about what's being said than it is anything aesthetic. Which brings me to where I like to get creative, right? You're going to see gimbal shots, which is a device I use to stabilize my camera, and lighting. You can see the little bit of purple flare on her hair there, and a lot of B-roll footage. Going to be using lower thirds, titles, and here's a nice gimbal shot. The sun's rising. Here's a nice shot coming into the open classroom. So I like to get more creative with my B-roll. And what I mean by B-roll is the admin's talking right now, but then we're going to see footage and still continue to hear him talk as we see B-roll, right? So that we're not seeing someone talk the whole time. So we continue to hear him talk, but we're seeing maybe something that he's referencing at the same time, and then going back to someone speaking. And so you hear them for a few moments, and then I like to go over to B-roll. So I shoot that all separately. We'll talk about how to set up your shoots and planning and so forth. And lastly, I want to end with 2 or more camera angles, right? So this is an event. Let's say you need to shoot an event, a performance, a graduation, a dance, whatever it may be, and you need more than one camera. So I have a wide angle here where I can pick up, if she's walking around like she is now, so she won't jump out of the frame. And my second camera angle is a tight camera angle. And I'm actually manning that camera so as the speaker moves, I can frame them using the rule of thirds here and capture a nice close-up and then go back to a wide shot. So let's go ahead and wrap up the course by me saying this is let's get you creating some content, whatever that content may be. That's what we want to accomplish in this course. I've shown you some of my end products that I've produced for the district. And now that you see the end product, I want to work backwards and start at the beginning to show you how to get there, right? So move on to the next module. We'll start talking about the introduction to videography. And again, contact your DLC if you need any support.